Welcome to Hive City Mellowthrax. This
Welcome,
is
everybody.
your Hive Gang's headquarters.
Yeah, by the way, if we are at the headquarters, so we are like kind of relaxing, healing wounds, and we need like the proper music.
Heretic Jazz.
90828. All heretic all the time.
Let's embrace you in your madness streams of desire with jazz in the background.
Oh no, not Chaz.
Let's add some gangers.
Okay. Let's not tempt the gods of copyright, because then Twitch might be angry at Parameters.
Oh no.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Twitch would never ban streamers.
Never.
Never.
They are so nice and forgiving. I want to say.
And willing to listen your complaints deeply
Yes.
and respectfully.
They're not holding a gun to our heads.
Okay. Here are your gangers.
Ooh, many gangers.
They're just chilling at the headquarters, you know.
Yeah.
Some are
Just doing it.
some are the at the arena, you know, blowing off some steam.
And blow somebody's head.
She's the announcer.
And here comes Belisarius with a steel chair.
Here goes Belisarius with the heavy chain axe.
Nah, that's cheating. I'll just use a random steel chair I find.
And it's somehow a chain steel chair.
Yeah, we don't know where the chain came from. We don't question it. Corn works in mysterious ways.
Indeed. So, what's the menu for today? Heresy as always.
Okay.
Being an inconvenience,
First-
maybe.
First of all, how long do we need to stay? At least Antiochus needs to stay at rest to heal himself, or does it have to be like quote unquote real time? For example, one session for him to heal,
No.
all the others. Okay, so we jump in time, and
Well, it
then
takes 2 in-game days, which going to be like some downtime. If any of the either Belisarius or Dres want to do something during that downtime. I mean, Dres has been going around doing favors for all the suppliers in the city.
In which case, then, during the downtime, I'm going to start training a group of the gangers that are following us to fight better and essentially eventually become an elite guard of sorts.
yeah, Antioch, as he heals, will write a document. Well, it's a type of fake field report of what the of what him, Antioch, the cryptographer, has done, searching and hunting the traitor that came to Mellowthrax. It's a way to if he meets the Inquisitor, and it's a way to give a false clue to the Inquisitor with all the fabrication, the story fabricated to deceive him. when it starts, why he's here, etc., etc., etc. Why are two big men doing like being his bodyguards like there?
Trash will take 1 day to rest, and then he will start to taking looking around at that at that at the at any warehouses that the tech creep wants us to raid for our stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's start with dress. I want you to make a either. Well, it's gonna be a scrutiny test with -20. Antioch, I want you to make either an intelligence test with -20 or a deceive
Okay.
with -10. And then we'll go to Belisarius to see what's going on with the gangers in the training.
Deceive. Deceive is what? Deceive,
Should this be an inquiry test instead, or
It's fellowship. So deceive is
It
fellowship.
would be a harder
and-
inquiry test because you'd have to go and talk to some imperial bureaucrats for the information, and that would be dangerous.
scrutiny it is?
So I had to roll either make a test of intelligence or fellowship. Intelligence with -20.
Yes.
I will instead use fellowship because the points help me more. It has no penalty. I should say I was writing a proper document about that. I started doing it. But no, parameters want me to roll. And I fail.
There's a lot of holes, a lot of loopholes, a lot of plot holes in this document. You know you're gonna need more info to forge a proper one.
Fine, I come back tomorrow. And ask to speak with the manager.
Oh no, Space Karen.
I'm gonna use Avray because I'm not connecting to your because tabletop sim's not showing your tab for some reason.
I'll try it. Oh, I know why. I'll try to invite you. I was in hiding mode on Steam.
Ah.
You should be able to join now.
You thought you could
Belisarius,
hide.
there is
Yo.
only one way to convince these gangers to listen to anything that you might have to say. A display of force.
Yo, who wants to die first?
And the ones they consider the best of them all gather at the arena and want face off against you.
Cool. Do I just need to do a weapon skill test or?
Make a weapon skill test.
Cool. Where be the dice? Over here. Dee. That is a pass. 1 degree.
Okay. Two of them charge at you.
Lightning attack, you say? Don't mind if I do.
With your great strength, you grab both of them and smash them together, knocking them out, casting them to the side.
Oh
Jesus.
god.
Like grabbing both heads.
Yeah, no,
and,
I just fucking threw them as hard as I could out the arena. Fuck it. Pathetic.
Now let's see how they do. Let's see. That was a mere distraction. Another one charges from behind you, but you catch wind of him in time.
Ooh. Shall I swing away?
Yes. Weapon skill.
I'm going to casually stroll up to him and attempt to lightning attack his face.
It's a weapon skill test, not an attack per se.
Oh, sorry. That is a 23. That is... 1 second, need to... 23. That is 4 degrees of success.
Mm-hmm. You grab him, throw him back. His head crashes on the hook. He's bleeding on the ground.
Oh, I'm a movie horror monster.
3 of them charge at you.
Oh, can't we have any of that now, can we?
These two keep your hands occupied, while this one hits you over the head with his weapon.
Oh, I got a 90, so I don't do, unfortunately, fail horribly. Although, you know what, so I'm going to infamy that to reroll if allowed.
You could, yes.
That is still a fail, but not as bad.
Okay. They get the best of you this time. They keep hitting you, keep ganging up on you. No.
Well, clearly I need to teach them a lesson. So someone might need to lose their life.
Roll weapon skill.
Rolling. God damn it. 95 again.
Oh. Another one joins in and
Son of a bitch.
jumps from the top of the pile of skulls and just whacks you in the face twice and laughs. Roll weapon
Unfortunately
skill.
for them, this means I might have to go frenzy. Ooh, I'm gonna go frenzy and get +10 to my weapon skill.
Okay.
Rolling. 26. That
Okay.
is 4 degrees of success again.
Power armor
Submit!
does it. You get up, throwing them off you like leaves hit by the autumn wind. And the one who landed closer to you gets his head exploded by a kick to the teeth.
He deserved it. That's all I'm willing to say.
Let's see how they do.
Are
this
they
time.
willing to stop fighting me, or are they still crazy?
One of them comes at you again,
Cool.
but roll
Oh.
weapon skill and see what happens.
Dun. 54. That is 2 degrees of success.
Not even needing both hands, bitch slap across the face sends them reeling, defeated on the ground.
Get the fuck down.
The others start stepping back.
Are these your best?
This guy says, "Well, if I had some power armor, I'd show you."
Well, maybe if you prove yourself in battle, you may get some.
Fight them naked, show them who's boss.
I am very tempted to try that. Yeah, fuck it.
You would send
Quickly,
you would
how
send
long does it
him.
take? How long does it take me to strip down?
It's gonna take like half an hour or something.
Yo, I'll come back in half an hour and just kick his teeth in.
Okay.
Him specifically, no one else.
Okay. Well, the other gangers hold him in the arena for the time it takes you to strip off your power armor because they want to see that fight. He is visibly upset and doesn't want to participate.
Is he trying to back out?
I guess. Looks
Yes, he is.
Go. I'm gonna take his skull because Korn does not like cowards.
Ooh.
Gonna make it bloody and basically sending a message.
Okay. Roll weapon skill.
34.
So indeed, a proof that power armor isn't the only thing making a space marine better than a mortal human. He didn't put up much of a fight. It was a massacre down there. You can choose how you want to crush him.
There is no hurry to be when I walk in naught but my body glove. I casually stroll up to him and ignore his flailings, if any, and just grab his head in both hands and squeeze slowly. Have you seen? Question: have you seen Invincible when Omni-Man takes on the Guardians of the Globe?
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, I do what Omni-Man
speedster,
does to
right.
Red Rush.
Mm-hmm.
the speedster. He slaps
Yeah.
the head between his hand and just
You know, I just grab his head and just
slowly-
squeeze.
The ganger screams in pain. Blood squirting out of his eyes, ears, and nose. With
the eyes pop out.
with a satisfying wet crunch, his skull gets squished between your hands, between your fingers. The splatter covers a 5 feet area around you with blood.
Oh
Excellent.
shit! Get hit.
Just drop the body unceremoniously. Anyone else? Any other cowards in the gang?
Doesn't look like anyone else is challenging your martial prowess right now.
Excellent. Just stomps off in disgust to put the armor back on.
Now, if they had questions if a space marine has a dick, they know the answer.
Yes.
The answer is yes. Secretly, I was doing the helicopter as I approached him.
What would be the Warhammer equivalent of that? I was doing the Valkyrie. I was doing the Thunderhawk.
I think you'll find, sir, it's called the drop pod.
Oh man. Okay.
Yo, sorry for killing two gangers. I'm sorry, but they literally asked for it.
I guess the rest get the message, and
Didn't even see the benefit of offering the cowards the coward's skull to Korn.
yeah.
The rest return to their usual business. Either at the main hub here, or at the armory, or at the torture chamber here.
Torture.
Doing some honest torturing.
Yes.
Yes. You gotta make a living somehow. And you never know, depending on how many Slaneshi people we have, they might like it.
Yeah.
So,
We'll go to the cold man.
okay. Give me 1 second. The cold man is at the upper levels. So, leaving this area. Where is it? There it is. Once again, you reach high enough in the hive city that you can catch a glimpse of the outside weather, of some natural light, and some properly filtered air. You can meet up with the Cold Man's associates, or you could ask for a more personal audience.
Ask for a hug.
Let's also
Josh will go and ask for a personal audience.
understandable.
Hang on a minute. I see Marcus. I see some cog soldiers. They're not 40k.
Come on. There's your tokens. Do I have Kriegs out?
I'm assuming Dresh is going by himself, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess you'll.
I'm not exactly built for this sort of environment, shall we say?
And as soon as I see that proper token, that disguise token, then I'll be using that.
I'm trying to produce it, but it's lagging a little bit.
That guy had some old school Tricari helmet.
There it is.
Okay.
The Cold Man is at the regular bar he's at most of the time.
Trash will stand off to the side in clear view, but he will stand at attention, waiting for the cold man to motion him over. I imagine it might take a little while.
How is Belisarius disguised, or are you staying at the lower levels?
I'm staying out the way for now for the simple fact I don't think I'm best equipped. I don't think I'm equipped mentally or in general to handle this sort of environment.
Still kicking gangers down at the
Yes, I'm kicking him in the
HQ.
teeth, forcing him to learn. My Primarch did this to me, so it's good. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you.
Remember, thieves can be replaced.
True.
Here is the cold man with his associates hanging around at the bar. Up to no good as always. They notice you entering the premises. The cold man gives a discreet, polite nod.
Is that a motion to come over or just an acknowledgement?
After a minute, he orders some drink and food for him and his men. And seeing that you have your eyes on him, you're looking at him quite persistently, he will invite you over.
Crash will approach. He will say, Goldman, have I have an unusual business request for you.
What is it gonna be this time? Theft, torture, assassinations, or some plain good old trade?
I have a bit of an unusual request for some mercenary work. Let's call it trade.
Okay.
My group happens to need some industrial supplies for that goes into weapons manufacturing, and we have no real capacity to see where this goes. So we are commissioning a job from you. We wish to take we wish for some supplies, and we will give you the lion's share of what we have, and we also request a trainer of men, shall we say, in a military sense.
He asks for some more details. What exactly are you looking for? Because I might have something to offer you. And he produces a data slate with a list of equipment that could match what you need. And it looks like he's got some proper parts that will... You can get it off of him by spending 1 infamy point. Or you can make an infamy test.
We're kind of looking for lightweight components for Dresh's lightning claw and Belisarius's chain axe. So, does he have those?
He does, yes. He's got the appropriate equipment, the appropriate parts to achieve this. The proper upgrade kits.
Thanks.
The dice are here.
Here we go. All right. Rolling. Commerce. 45. That is 5-degree success on commerce.
Mm-hmm. You can
So,
he rolls commerce as well, and you get plus 10 to your infamy test for this.
okay. So, rerolling infamy. I'm gonna have to spend a point of infamy. I didn't make either roll.
Okay. The cold man agrees to the trade. He will at some point request some of your gangers to do some bidding for him. That settles the debt. It was nice doing business with you. The equipment should
Did he-
be at your headquarters by the end of the day.
Thank you. Did he also offer us a commissar or a sergeant of some kind?
You know he has one. He's got a man to do the job. But he isn't offering.
Damn.
Such people
Okay.
are hard to come by. Their services are very valuable to gangers and mercenaries alike. It really is crazy how many people fail in the Schola Progenium and find their ways lower down the hierarchy. Despite their talents.
And certain. Are you sure you do not wish? Are you sure you cannot afford to part with your man?
He is currently offering his services at a different employer. It would be unprofessional to break a contract like that.
Oh, who has him on retainer?
He is currently training some nobleman's private army. Size of a regiment. And my guy happens to be the best for the part and at the best price. He is currently out of this Hive City. He's in the fields. Well, not fields. It's a nice world. They are training at the icebergs. Don't ask me what they're doing. I didn't ask. Didn't need to know. Probably making igloos or some whatever private armies do.
I see. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome, as always.
And Dresh will take whatever receipts and leave.
Mhm. The cold man stays in the at the venue, enjoying his drinks, food, and smoke. He smokes a kind of very thick law stick that has a very bright red smoke.
I'm gonna roll scrutiny again.
Mm-hmm. For what?
See if there's anything
Okay, yeah.
anything unusual about him, because when we first met him, he did use that phrase, "all these dust."
Mm-hmm. Make a scrutiny test.
Two degrees success.
You don't notice anything unusual or out of the ordinary. It seems to be just another day for the cold man doing business like this. You notice, however, that he carries quite a bunch of charms on him. You know, in a pocket hanging from his neck, a ring with a symbol that doesn't really say imperial. It's out of the imperial standard, even for the citizens. A man like this definitely has many secrets, many things that he would rather not be revealed.
Eat his brains to learn them.
We have done that trick before,
Oh, cool.
but no, the cold man's kind of valuable to us, so we're not going to eat his brains, not yet.
Yeah.
Trash will leave.
Okay. In the streets of Melthrax. Antioch, Belisarius.
Yo.
Here.
Are you looking for something or someone?
Oh, Antioch was remained in the hideout healing.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this is after that day of rest, or
Yeah, it's
because
it
Antioch.
can be either at the end of the second day where you are healed up, or sometime in between. You can loiter around. It's not a heavy action.
Uh, I I guess, but Antioch has no real motive to be there right now. So
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, same. I'm not exactly needed to murder all these people yet.
oh, I should say Belisarius that all the NPCs are, well, they are valuable for some reason or other, but in the end they are pretty much expendable. So uh,
But
there's no
at the
like
same time,
one.
at the
There's
same time, I don't really want to go around just causing unnecessary chaos.
Yeah, that will be not like smart, because that will only bring attention to us, and we are trying to remain
Yeah.
hidden.
Oh,
If
Plus,
we
my
had
armor
somehow
kind of.
a plan, if we had somehow a plan to leave at the very end of this, one last attack, that would we would do that, but and then leave. But I think that is not going to happen.
True.
Don't know. You never know what happens the next time.
True. I feel like we might be here for a while, though.
Yeah, for now at least, Belisarius has to keep his urges
Murderous
to
rage.
murder, slaughter, slaughter, slaughter for the lower levels at least. But the
If anything, while Dresh is up here, I'm probably just hunting down and bullying beastmen.
yeah, that's completely fair. That's a lot. There are a lot of gangers, rival gangers, and other things.
Okay. Dresh, you can attempt a inquiry test to gather info about the Inquisitor now that you are higher up in the Hive City.
I will do so. Just flat inquiry.
Yes.
That is 1 degree success.
The Inquisitor is a woman.
Wow, chaka, wow, wow.
Imagine that I wanted to throw a curveball and make Antioch fall in love with her.
Do it, you coward.
That'd be-
Do it.
that would be very interesting to happen, but no.
Do it. Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
And you also know her name. And that means that you can... Any information that you will be acquiring in the future will be more accurate.
Okay.
Sadly, now is not the time to kill her.
Her name is Lena Loitze Magnini. I'll type it out. The hints. And there's a lot of info circling around for her that she's going to purge the entirety of the lower levels, that she will take over the planet for a few decades and cleanse it, or that there is a slight chance that she just exterminatus, presses the button, takes everybody.
Any
destroy
information
the
on
whole
when
thing.
she's planning on going down to the into level?
To
Into
be
the lower
honest,
level?
Exterminatus seems to be like the easier solution compared with the others.
True. True.
True.
And
legends.
the laziest one too.
Hence
like,
why it's the
you
easiest.
What is it, Rash?
Hence why it's the easiest option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
A lot like me.
Alright, back to the HQ.
So it's just a name and a gender. Nothing about if she comes alone or if she has like a small retinue of psychers or guardsmen or anything like that.
Or even Death Watch.
Well, the speed at which the news came says that she's gonna be here faster than initially anticipated. Well, warp travel usually is very inconsistent in duration. A small jump could take from days to weeks to months, depending on the abilities of the onboard navigators, on the onboard crew, for those who do not know
Yeah.
how warp travel happens. Because, you know, some gangers don't even know what a psyker is, let alone a navigator or how a spaceship works. And yeah, the speed of the news betrays that she will be here faster than initially anticipated, meaning in 2 weeks maximum.
So she could technically arrive tomorrow, and because the warp is fucky.
Yeah.
Does Antioch know any warpcraft?
Excuse me?
Does Antioch know any warp rituals?
Warp control. Sorry, I cannot.
Warp
I wouldn't-
rituals, warp control, or anything of the sort.
Something to fuck with the warp.
No. He has knowledge about the warp, but not warp controls. As what? Warp navigation?
I'm just going to say that if he knew Rite of Many Eyes from Tome of Blood, that'd be very useful to us right now.
Well, the Tome of Blood is from Korn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He doesn't deal with Korn. He doesn't.
Hello.
Yeah.
Well, this one's more a chaos god agnostic, so
You see, you don't deal with corn, but I'm right here.
Korn
So another-
personally, not with cultists of Korn.
do you know
Those
that
are very
particular
real and
ritual?
very present.
What was that? Sorry.
Did you know that particular ritual then?
Sadly not. I am not particularly gifted in the ways of big brain.
Okay then.
It's all a scam. Big brain wants you to.
Oh, which reminds me, as soon as Trash gets back to the HQ, he will look up, go seek out Antioch.
Mm-hmm. He's in his study.
Okay.
Being a nerd.
Reading.
Yeah, who does that? Weirdos, obviously.
Antioch.
Antioch?
Yes.
Trash sneaks up behind you and says your name in a creepy way.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Brash
have a
will
gift
have
for
to.
you, my friend.
Yes. What kind of gift?
He'll give him a box. It's rather heavy.
A box. What's in the
A
box?
box.
What's in the box?
An Athame blade, a best ritual kit, and a best rendering apothecary.
An Athena or Athema?
It's-
A blade.
As far as I'm aware, it's always been pronounced Athame.
Athame, okay. So it's the Athema blade, and what else?
One best ritual kit, and
Best ritual kit.
one best rendering apothecary.
One best ritual kit and one best what?
Rendering apothecary.
Rendering apothecary, okay. Let's put that on the loot equipment.
you will be needing a skill soon, my friend. So I advise you to start making use of these new resources.
Antioch is thankful. Antioch then asks Drash and if Belisarius is present, or is Belisarius still in the arena, or hunting?
I'm probably finished by now, to be fair.
Okay.
So I assume that you do. Yes.
So Antioch asks Drash and Belisarius, "Gentlemen, we have to choose our paths now. Do we go back and search for the Muchi's headquarters in the Underhive, or are we going now instead go to the Toothsaw gangs and show them who's boss?"
We cannot have traitors at our back while we go down to deal with these. We must crush
Agreed.
the two souls and hear the
Agreed.
lamentations of their women.
The breakaway gang is the Red Saws. Tooth Saw is the gang member who is
Oh right,
tracking the goat.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Toothsaw is the guy. Red Saw is the name of the gang. Yeah, you're right.
yeah. Let's just crush the red souls for the simple fact it's bad having someone at our backs while we go down to deal with the mutants.
Yeah, I vote for that too. What do you think, Rash?
I
Unless you got a good
suggest
argument.
I suggest we finish business with Ozarok first, and then we can finish up. Then we can reconcile with the Red Saws.
My concern is having an enemy at our backs that could maybe lock us out. I don't
This
know.
is the Underhive. We have enemies in every direction.
Okay, true.
I mean, the
The problem is the goat has
the Red
proven.
Saws. The Red Saws are mostly human, right? I think they're more easily to handle than the Muchis.
Honestly, now
Which is my point, because the more time we give to Ozarok to regroup and recruit, the harder he's going to be to stamp out the gang.
he's also proven to be a wily enemy.
That's also a point to consider. Indeed, if he's weak right now, we have probably best option. We have better chances to finish him off forever.
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that, to be honest.
Okay, I guess both options work for me. If we are all in agreement, let's go then deal with the Muchis.
Let us deal with the goats and pile their skulls high.
I think it's fair to ask Belisarius. Okay, let's try not to challenge Ozrok to another duel because he's not trustful. He's not.
No, he is a coward and he will die. He is a coward and he will die a coward.
Yeah.
But he seemed so trustworthy at the time.
I wonder if he's going to run again. And we are going to this.
There's only so. Yeah, true. But there's only so many places he can go. And I'm fairly sure the more of his followers we kill, the less likely they are to follow him.
Also, that yep.
What basically? Why should we follow you? We keep dying when we follow you. It's kind of a good point in my mind.
And he keeps running away, so
leaving them to die
in his place.
Yeah, let's go and crush them.
From what we've seen, is the fact that he keeps running away making him a better or a worse leader in the eyes of the Muchis? Like he might, like whether they value courage or discretion more.
It depends if he values his survival over themselves.
He
Because
clearly
if they are
values.
martyrs willing to die for his leader, then there's no point trying. They simply don't care. If they are willing to die for the leader, as long as the leader
Yeah,
survives.
they clearly value. He clearly values his own life.
Make an inquiry
Kinda
test
asking.
with +30 to see what
Okay.
the undergang, the undercity, the underhive thinks of the goat.
Plus 30. Inquiry. And inquiry, it's how much?
That's a 17.
Out of 65.
Jesus.
Osrog has been spreading lies around that he's been successfully evading you, and you have failed to corner and assassinate him because you are just bad at it. And that you resort to mass destruction and unnecessary slaughter of gangers and other denizens of the Undercity.
But all slaughter is necessary.
What a
It is
bitch.
corn.
I mean, I'm really
Sorry,
disappointed that I don't.
I'm generally confused about that. Sorry, Belisarius is generally confused about unnecessary. Those two words don't go together.
I'm really disappointed that I don't have like a mind link spell that allows to everyone to hear what Antioch is saying, because Antioch would say, "No, you kept running away from us like 3 times already, throwing your minions to us." But okay, I don't know why I'm even outraged about this. Antioch does not have honor. He is willing to stab you in the back if it gives you the advantage. If it gives him the advantage. So we know.
Yeah.
Let's try to see if this is
The last time,
when
hopefully.
we end him. When the end him once and for all.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
We mentioned a plan the other day that we could make
He's right there. Kill him.
Belisarius challenge Osrog for a duel again, and using Mantle of Lies, I would make Drash to look like a mutant and get in, infiltrate, and then attack them.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Basically, just try and get Dresh as close as he can, just to go stab, stab, stab.
Toothsaw can give you his specific location.
Yep. It's in the Underhive, right?
Yes.
No, turns out he's in the upper hive. How the fuck did he get there? We don't know. I don't like the fact there's a cryo chamber right there. I'm concerned.
There's a what?
Cryo chamber, right next to the goat.
Pay no attention to the cryo chamber.
Okay, I shall pay no attention to it. Ooh.
Blue.
Terminators! No, they're not the statues, never mind.
He is somewhere here. Now let me make sure you can see through fog of war.
I'm assuming this is some sort of power station.
This is, yes. This whole area used to be a central water supply facility.
How much radiation is kicking about, and is our resident human at risk?
There are signs of radiation indeed. Not so high that it would be harmful to a human right now.
Okay, so no short exposure, instant death, or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember rightly, Space Marines more or less don't care about radiation when they're in their armor.
Yeah. Unless
Okay.
it's liquefy you instantly radiation, you wouldn't really care about
that's
it.
bad no matter who you are.
Yeah, that's
That's bad for everyone. Is it empty? Oh wait, no man, he's just spawning in dudes.
Parameter is about to dump us all the remaining models that he has of Chewbacca's.
Friends!
How many Chewbaccas?
All the Chewbaccas!
The Battle
Okay.
of Kashyyyk all over again.
You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go full Empire and start skinning them all.
You're gonna start wearing Uggs made of Chewbacca hair.
Nah, I'm gonna wear slippers.
Oh.
And along with a Wookiee fur bathrobe. They say there's more than one way to skin a Wookiee. I aim to see how many.
Okay. Roll weapon skill, I guess.
Okay, cool. Do-do-do-do-do. That is a 20 exactly.
Ooh. Okay, are you going in stealthily or are you going in guns blazing?
I am following the two senior members of the Warband's lead for now.
Pest control.
Well, for now we will be as stealthy as we can. Maybe find the tooth saw and see if he has some more information to give us.
He should be around here too.
I would assume that losing this place is going to be one hell of a blow for the goat.
You never know, né? You never know.
True, true.
Let's see, who looks like a tooth saw? This guy.
He is a dude. Kick his teeth in.
He's got a skull on his back and he's sawed all the teeth off.
Can
And
I
he's
say one
replaced
thing?
his with metal ones. Yeah?
For my first time when I came across with Warhammer artwork, was it like 40k or fantasy? I always like the detail of the knights or the Space Marines having the mount in the back with skulls in the spikes. That's for me it's the image that I associate immediately with Warhammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The spikes.
I'll let the CEO of Warhammer know. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, John Warhammer. That was a wonderful decision you made.
John Warhammer.
James Workshop.
Ah,
John
you beat me
Warhammer
to
and
it.
James Workshop. Two brothers.
Okay.
And Timothy Forgewold.
And this is
The
and
red-headed
this is the-
stepchild of the Brotherhood.
There is Tooth Soul, right? He's holding an Auspex and he's showing you the little hololith, and you can see that he's detected a bunch of living creatures further down the hall here.
Roughly how many?
It appears to be 6 of them. He's selected one and marked it as being Osrog. And let me see. He's been having trouble with the radiation. It's been messing with his auspex. He hasn't been able to go deeper inside.
Which is the
Okay.
same to say there are probably more enemies that we can
Offer to
detect
call.
immediately.
Stop it.
So, I was about to say, are we going to do the plan I challenge again, and you do sneaky sneaky?
That
We
was
probably
actually a
should,
really good idea.
Yes.
What,
But this time, I guess Antioch says to Belisarius to, okay, you walk in alone without, we not be in sight. We
all right,
just go in the
I
back.
can do that.
Antioch says to Belisarius, claim that you come to challenge Osrog alone.
Finish the duel.
Make them believe that you are actually alone. Probably they will leave that guard down a bit.
All
as
right,
we
I will do
try
my
to
best.
come in the back.
I
Do
will
that,
see-
but wait for my signal.
What's the signal?
I'll contact you over the microbeat.
Then I will see you in there, brother. Do. Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. Do.
Yeah, try to stall him before actually starting to fight. Try to stall him with I don't know, boasting,
Witty
saying
banter.
that you
Got it.
kill a banter, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I only promise to try. There's no.
Nah, don't no words.
Here we go.
Okay.
Dun.
Okay.
Do,
Sneaking.
do we
Double.
do we have to
Double bonuses
ask to
for
saw?
trash and double penalties to see him due to darkness. Yes.
It is dark down here, yes.
That
We're-
is 7 degrees success.
Okay. Trash
Jesus.
disappears.
He's Batman.
Pretty much.
So I essentially walk into the doorway. What do these 4 people do when they see me?
They are opening valves around here and fixing up the pipe work.
Just keeps walking in and go, "Greetings, mortals."
They notice you instantly. They all turn simultaneously in response to your
Or is
bellows.
exactly being stealthy? I am making noise on purpose. Are these just normal maintenance workers or part of the goat's gang?
They seem to be a bit too buff to be regular humans.
Do they respond to me,
Some
or
muscle
do they just
groups have different color to one another on the same person. It looks as they are a patchwork of muscles, or there is something in their system that causes discoloration in parts of them. And they also have a crocodile.
Oh, cool. It's gonna be mine.
A normal crocodile,
No.
or one of those horror movie crocodiles that grow up twice the size of the normal one and
Yeah, it's
come
clearly
out
flushed down the
from
toilet.
sewers.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
The gangers call beasts like this Frankencrocs. And
Frankencrocs.
Frankencrocs.
I want 10.
And they are sort of a boogeyman to scare people from going down shady, dark, large pipes, or to scare them into maintaining the water supply properly.
All right.
Now,
Cool. Do the local, as I said, do the locals say anything when I make myself
yeah,
known?
they look at each other and say, "Did you come back for more?"
Yes, I come to challenge your boss once more. He rudely left in the middle of our duel.
This guy lets loose the croc and kicks him towards you,
Is this some sort of test?
and the croc will try to attack you.
Probably more of a
Before it
deterrence.
attacks me, can I try and intimidate it into attacking its handler? Just by being somewhat concerning.
Let's roll an agility test to see if you are fast enough. Yeah, you are fast enough to avoid the croc and go towards the handler.
Cool. No, I meant doing trying to intimidate the croc in attacking its handler.
That's a very detailed action you want an animal to make.
I think in my mind just scaring it so much panics and bites or just decides, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't mind kicking its ass.
Yeah, that's definitely the language the croc understands.
Cool. Chain axe to the skull.
Okay.
Chain axe. Oh fuck me.
I rolled
I
two
miss.
consecutive 99s. Okay. The croc then will attempt to chomp off your limbs. Let's see. It tries to bite you. You can attempt to dodge.
Does it hit or
You can attempt to dodge. Yes.
not parry?
You could parry too, yeah. It's a melee
Parry. I parry
attack. Congratulations.
with the 2 degrees of success.
Nice. Well, it only makes one attack.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Cool. It's in melee with me.
It is.
Okay. Are they doing anything?
They will move up closer to get you.
How dare they?
Let me see.
Already attacking. Okay.
They attacked me first, so I'm returning in kind.
Yeah. I know that. Our plan already went sideways.
I'm thinking actually, if I impress them enough, they'll go, yeah, no, we're taking you to the boss.
Let's hope so.
It may not necessarily have gone south. Okay, they're still moving.
They only move a few meters. It's your turn again.
Cool. Let's just attempt a lightning attack. The crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
The crocodile has been lightning attacked.
The croc will attempt to dodge. Fails.
I got 2 degrees, 2 hits. So first damage is 8 and 9. 8 plus 9. 34 damage with 3 pen and felling 2.
Right.
And second attack.
Yep.
That 8 plus 17. That is 25 with felling 2 pen 3.
That takes the crocodile out.
Okay.
You still dare stand in my way, mortals? I demand a fight with your one-on-one. No tricks.
Drash has made his way into this building quite a bit. Does he see Ozrog or any beastmen about?
Yes, and Antioch is also trying to find Ozrog.
Okay. You see a lot of mutants.
Oh god, they're... Oh, Jesus Christ, rats.
Ooh, they are a lot.
There are no rats in Bathing, say.
Ozrog is here with this. And he is make a scrutiny test. Here. The mutants present their saws and will charge you.
Son of a bitch. Do they not...
They say, how about a 1v1 with each tooth of my saw?
Then your skulls will be sent to Corn, personally. Sorry, then I shall send your skulls to Corn personally, even.
Yes. I succeed the scrutiny test.
Okay.
Or is it just Drash that could roll for scrutiny?
How many degrees of success did you get?
Oh no, Drash is passing out.
Wait. 2 degrees of success.
Okay. Draz was relaying the info to you, and you could make out that Ozrog is trying to put the facility back to a working state, functional, make it functional again, and throw this vessel, this chamber, inside the water supply.
I'm sorry, Yols, but every time you move, all I'm hearing is da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Now, let's see.
It's reasonable.
Attacks against Belisarius. First one hits. You can attempt to dodge or parry.
Parry. So I'm better at parry. I parry good.
You parry.
I have
Second
2 degrees
one.
of success.
Yeah, it was an all-out attack.
Okay.
Another one hits.
I don't think I can do anything to stop that. So I think I'm all out of reactions.
Okay. Let's see then.
I believe I only get one. I think you only get 1 reaction.
What the damage is like. Yeah, unless you have step aside or anything of the sort.
Not
you
yet.
Should only have 1. Okay, where does it hit? It's a hit to the body.
Cool.
Let's see the damage. Okay. The damage is 19 to the body with a penetration of 2.
Cool. 1 damaged for me.
Okay.
That is very inappropriate. How dare they?
Third one. Again, an all-out attack. Hits your left arm. Again with the saw. Let's look at the damage. That is an 18 penetration 2.
2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't like this. They need to die.
It is your turn.
Cool. Lightning attack. I am going to infamy to reroll that. I don't like it.
Okay.
That is 15. 65 to This 6, 5, 10, 15. Cool. I've got five attacks coming at them.
All right.
So first is this poor bastard.
Okay. They didn't dodge anything, so go ahead and roll.
So that is a 6 and a 9. Yeah, a 6 and a 9. 6 plus 9, 17. 32 damage, pen 2, felling 2.
Yeah, dies.
During the middle. Jesus Christ, that is bad. 27 damage, pen 3, felling 2.
That kills him.
And then 8. Christ, are those ones? Yeah, fuck me, they're ones. 9 plus 26 damage, pen 3, felling 2.
That kills him.
Cool.
Nice.
No,
Just gonna constantly-
Dresh down here.
And while
see.
Dresh does that, I'm gonna walk forward. Do.
You are unnoticed by all the mutants here.
Does Orzrog have some kind of communication piece from what I can see?
Doesn't look like he's got a personal one. There is a console in here that can be used for communication.
Okay.
Drash will put the barrel of a silenced bolt pistol up to the back of Orzrog's neck. It will touch just to let him know you are not alone.
The end of your barrel touches his neck. He jolts and remains very still.
With a gentle shove, Drash will encourage him to get into cover where he won't be seen by his minions. And the direction that Belisarius is attacking from, is that the north side of the building, say?
I'm assuming this is the entrance
Yes,
into the building proper, is it?
Yes.
Cool. Do. Ah, Jesus. God's sake.
Then
Sorry. There we go.
Then Drash will... Oh, he's already came out.
Yeah, the moment you step in, you see all the rats turn towards you. And they start growling, hissing at you, spitting at you. And they gather all around.
I will claim your skulls for corn.
Drash will sigh and, mimicking Orzrog's voice, will say, "He's here! Got that! Get him!"
Oh, you motherfucker!
I'm sorry, but you kind of blew the point when I needed needed some
No, I get you.
needed some privacy.
Well, at least I get to claim many skulls for corn.
Don't worry, I'll be there to help you in a second.
And where is Antioch in the middle of all of this?
I like to think I'm giving a piggyback, but I doubt that's what's happening.
Antioch, you can make your way all the way to here without any issue with Toothsaw, who is narrating the whole ordeal he went through stalking Orzrog around in great detail.
It was horrible, guys. I got my left sock wet.
And you're just outside this door listening to the myriads of footsteps and scratches on the metal floor as the mutants make their way towards Belisarius.
Belisarius,
Okay.
smash!
So roll for initiative, or is something else to happen first?
We'll see how Osrog's and Drass's intimate moment goes, and we'll go to that combat in a second.
Kiss him, you fool!
Trash will throw Ozrog up against a wall well away from any little things he can reach
Okay.
easily, and he'll say,
I was thinking that, yeah.
Ozrog, my friend, I'm very disappointed in you. I thought our gangs could have coexisted without issue.
You do not understand. You do not see. The mutations are a blessing.
Is that why you're here, to fix this water plant and attach a radiation source to the water source?
Indeed, I will offer my gifts to the whole city, from the lowest point to the highest peak. Everyone, from the lowest dreg to the highest noble, will join in, will be part of this ascension. We will be freed from our weakness. We will be powerful. We will rule once again.
Ozrog, you simply don't know how to go about this, do you? So long as the Imperium rules this place, you will never be able to get to the surface. You must make them see.
Make them see? What did you say?
Oh god, he's dead.
Oh no, they are kissing.
Sorry about that.
Use your tongue!
What was it? Osrog is explaining every detail of his plan to mutate the whole city and then move on to the other ones as well. And unite everybody into one single people, the mutants, so that no one will ever have to hide their mutations. No one will ever have to be ashamed of who they are. And if the Imperium comes, they will too know.
Up until there's Exterminatus.
The blessings of mutation. And this capsule is the means to achieve this great goal. This noble goal of helping everybody mutate.
Growing cancer is a form of mutation.
It is.
Yes. Sadly, it doesn't give you superpowers.
Yep.
Sadly, I can't join the X-Men with cancer.
Nope. It's just your hair fall off. Maybe
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes, the power of being bald.
It instantly makes you a villain in Warhammer, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. You can't be bald and be an Imperial loyalist.
Is that why? Is that why Ahsoka wears a hood? Because he's finding out.
Maybe,
Probably.
yeah. Most
Coming
likely
through.
even. Okay, you were in the middle of an intimate moment with Osrog here, yeah? He was explaining his plan.
I'm sorry, am I coming through?
Yes, we can hear
there
you.
are.
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you.
All right, sorry. Anyways, Trash will slowly lower his gun and say, Ozarok, you need to. We do not need to be enemies. We have similar goals, and I propose we can get that. I propose we can accomplish them together. But if you do fight me, I will have to kill you.
Hmm.
Just in the background. Just in the background. Let's not get crazy.
Meanwhile, in the background,
I agree to no such peace.
well, Osrog responds with, "No, you do not understand. I am the herald of mutation. I am the savior. You do not want peace. You want war. You're lying."
I am not lying, but you are correct in that I do want war. Not with you, with the Imperium. The Imperium will always declare war on the unclean, on the different, on those that don't look or think like they do. We that there is only war. You can there are you can enjoy periods of peace and you can enjoy a home on this world, but there will always be conflict as long as the Imperium considers this world theirs. Drash will take off his helmet and say, "Tell me, what do you see when you look at me?"
You are no mere human. You too are gifted.
Drash will turn hazy and intangible for a moment as he uses his dimensional door mutation and say, "I am much more gifted than you might think. You have to. Are, are we really so? I may look human, Ozorog, but I carry the touch of the changed, do I not?"
Make an intimidation test.
Modifiers?
Plus 20.
Use a scary boy.
Uh, 4 degrees success.
Osrog is terrified. He backs and sticks his back to the wall and says, "No, no, your gifts. Where did you get them? How?" But he looks at the capsule. "I have it. I am its wielder. I am the one who bears the gifts. I am the one to give them. How How did you do it? What are you?
I'm a veteran of war, 10,000 years in the making. I'm a man who has seen the Imperium for what it is, and I walk the and I am a walker of the path of glory. I'm in you, Ozorog, bear only like a gift of physical change. You to understand, to be enlightened, to see glory. You must carry spiritual change to to know what it means to actually turn away from the light of the Emperor. Are you starting to understand?
He kneels, defeated. I see. I am only its carrier. I can only offer my body to the cause. It's what I have been doing all this time. I have been doing my part. I've been its loyal servant. But I see...
Trash.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
I am not its master. I am not worthy of it. It does not belong to me anymore. I am only thankful for its gifts and the time I spent with it, that I had the opportunity to carry it on my back. I am only grateful. And he turns to it, opens up his arms as to receive its radiation once again, once more, now under a different way of thinking. You may take it. You may share its gifts to the world.
Trash will put his hand on the back of Ozrog's head and sit like a benediction, and he will say, "You are a carrier, a vessel, but you have only been carrying yourself half filled. We can teach you."
He looks up at you, in your eyes. You can still see the terror in his eyes. However, now, apart from that, there is also the look of anticipation. He is hanging from your lips.
Oh my.
He is waiting for your every word. He wants to follow you. He wants to be your pupil. He wants you to show him the way.
Show me the way, brother.
Show me the way.
Sorry, I know it's an old meme, but I still like it every now and then.
Yeah, Knuckles.
Brother, do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Quick question, Dress. Are you going to stop Belisarius from taking his skull?
Yes.
Oh, you motherfucker. But I needs it.
We'll find you a bigger, better skull.
I need it for my collection.
Ozrorg remains on the floor.
Trash will tell him that fix this place. Assemble a strike team. I will contact you with further directions when we have when we have a clearer direction. But you will need to talk. Need to take. You will need to take a symbol of the Imperium. As for us, he'll take the radiation source and heft it onto his shoulder and say, "We will anoint this to a proper standard. Then when we will return it to you once this place is running and once it is prepared. Do this, and you shall be on the path of glory as well."
As you say, it shall be done. He gets back at the console and continues on with whatever business he was busy with.
Crash will fix his helmet and he'll
Yeah, no, I'm just
carry
looking
on
into
the power
every
source.
story. These goals are dedicated to Corn.
Dresh will find Antioch and say, our plan continues, but we have another step I would like you to take.
Antioch says to Dresh, "You're aware that Ozrok specifically paid to kill us in the ambush."
An enemy turned is an asset gained. So let's not be too. We don't need to trust him, but he is willing to work with us.
Very well. At least this mutiny nonsense is dealt with one way or another. But Ozrok is not to be trusted indeed. We'll
If
have
he
to
betrays
keep
us,
our
I'm taking his
eyes on
skull.
Just barges in.
Drash will nod to Beryl Osiris and say, that is more than fair. To Antioch, he will say, let us begin our plans let's continue our plans with the Ministorum Chapel. Except now we have two items to come to bless with the power of the warp.
Unfortunately, we also need to deal with the traitors.
Yes, since we have our left hanging out here on the mutants, I guess we have to drop our anger on the traitors of the red sauce.
Yes. I'm going to suggest that we leave none alive. Basically, they've crossed us. It basically means you have forfeited your right to life.
Actually,
quick question: how many of you are familiar with the Viking Blood Eagle?
I know what it is.
No,
Yeah.
I suggest we do that to any survivors as a message.
Yeah. What I was thinking is to give command of the survivors of the Red Sauce to Red Tooth, since he was loyal to us.
Okay.
As and the leaders who decide to betray us, we just mingle
Them and
the
the personal guards, if any, I'd argue.
So, do you want to remain here searching for any loot, or are we just going away back to the lower level?
Oh, we're just going to go
and
back
meet
to the lower
the
level.
red sauce.
Yeah. I'm
Let's
assuming
go
in my rampages, I probably broke anything of value.
Yeah, and anything that survived as a show of goodwill, we should leave to the survivors here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The surviving mutants stand down.
I'm
We didn't kill any,
I'm
did
impressed
we?
by their courage and the fact they did not run from me.
They were like 10, 20, so.
There was a
strength in
load of
numbers.
them. I know that much.
Yeah.
They had the number. Which is why they didn't run.
Most likely. Back to the Undercity.
Blood and skulls, gentlemen. Blood and skulls.
It appears the Red Saws have launched a raid against some of your territories.
Yay, I think.
Yes.
You can attempt a command test.
Commands.
I don't have that one.
I should actually get it at some point, but I didn't think to get it. Actually, am I trained in it at all? No, I am not, sadly. I take it weapon skill wouldn't be appropriate.
No. They are too far away to get there in time. You have to coordinate the defense through Vox. Through the Vox.
I
Will
succeed
you
the
allow
command
me
test.
to-
Right.
Radical.
Antioch.
Good lord, a giant.
Whoa.
Oh,
Glitch. Warp
are you going
shenanigans.
to crash?
Damn you, warp fuckery.
So, how many degrees of success did you get, Antioch?
With the penalty, just one.
Then it was not enough. The Red Saws were very well prepared, very well armed. They overwhelmed the positions of your gangers, and they have taken some of your territory around here. This area.
Wait a minute. Did I understand wrong? I thought that you have said that they tried the raid and that didn't end well for them, for the Red Saws.
Yeah, they
So
raided
instead
your
they
yeah
conquered
they
territory.
raided your territory and did a lot of damage. They didn't take the territory, yes, but they took everything valuable from their arms, hostages. They damaged your infrastructure there.
We will
And,
show them the meaning of fear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, sure.
we have to deal with them.
Full-blown carnage?
Yes.
Let me at them. Let me at them. Their blood shall be spilled for the glory of corn. Are we heading straight there then, or to prepare?
Josh
I'm
will
okay in
take
going.
have a word with Antioch first.
Okay.
I don't mean to sideline you, my friend, but we should. But with the Inquisitor coming, we should start moving quickly with our main objective. We should we should focus on meeting with the Lord High Archon and and finding ways to corrupt the planet. I don't know your methods, but perhaps we should take some time to do your spooky work voodoo with those relics and this radiation source.
Okay, what I was originally thinking about to do about that was to, after dealing with the muties and with the red sauce, was then to find at least the location of the Nurgle heretics. Then Antioch would then disguise as a Nurgle psyker or Nurgle leader of sorts to try to make the Nurgle heretics to play their hands. And for when the Inquisitor arrived, she would then go after them. Then
but she'd also start looking in their neighborhood.
Yeah, that's
That's
bad. I
nice.
feel like she starts looking for trouble. She'll eventually find us. And two Astartes, no matter how good they are at disguise, is going to stick out.
they will. They
And
will.
that's also why it's also why Drash told Ozarok to assemble a strike team as a contingency mind, not as our main force. So I do. So your plan is probably pretty good, but I kind of feel like that our our issue should be to to not be involved once the bullets start flying. Otherwise, otherwise it'll be much harder to make a switch for the relics as well as drawing a little too much unwanted attention towards us.
Potential idea. You and fuck. Sorry, I can never remember the psyker's name.
Antioch.
Antioch.
Antioch. You could do stuff with the that requires more subterfuge and brain power, where I can lead attacks on the red tooth. Yeah, it is the red tooth, isn't it?
Red saws.
Red saw, sorry. That's a thought potentially.
I mean, you wanted to attack the red saws alone?
Do we know what what the red saws think like? Do we know if they value strength? Do we value?
Well,
I
they're
actually don't know it.
basically blood fists and slit throats. So yeah, they are kind of they do value strength, and they're basically our gangers, just not our gangers anymore.
So, again, as much as I want to start challenging him to single combat,
If you're asking if the red saws have like some motivation behind that is not just control resources and weapons and drugs and money and all
Yeah.
that, I don't think they have. I think they're just run of the mill gang from the lower levels of the hive. That's all. It's different from the muties. Ozrog has his own idea that turn everyone a mutant. It's different from the heretics of Nurgle that they want to turn this into a Nurgle den. I guess it's just that money, power, and pretty much not much else.
Oh, I have an idea. In which case, then I might have an idea. Then we still have a loyal Red Saw, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to ask them how does.
You cut off the.
Come again.
No, I
We are
thought maybe
unable to
there
hear
was some sort of challenge you had to do or something like that.
Well, no. Belisarius could
Yo.
gather up some gangers of yours and strike
That's what-
back at the Red Saws,
That's what I was thinking.
making a command test and then using the degrees of success as a bonus to his weapon skill if he's going to lead the charge.
I would definitely be leading the charge. I always lead from the front.
And while this is going on, Antioch and Drash could climb up to the upper levels of the Hive City and see what's up with Grey Castle and the Inquisitor business.
Okay, we can do that too.
Yeah.
I want to inform Belisarius that another plan that Antioch has, and he has for a long time, is Antioch. There is a church in the upper levels,
Okay.
and it's a church that has like sacred relics of bones of saints. Antioch has in his possession, well, not here in the hideout, he has a bunch of bones. Doesn't matter
Okay.
who they are from. He wants to capture a demon into the bones, then introduce the bones in the reliquary where the bones of the saints are, to corrupt the area. Then he wants to make a ritual that will open a very small warp portal that will allow influence of the warp to seep into real space in the church, and then slowly, really slowly, corrupt everyone in the Hive City. That is like the ultimate. That is the ultimate goal of in this Hive City that Antioch wants to do. We
That
have
makes
been
sense.
like we have been postponing that because there's a bunch of spells that are expensive in XP that I have to get, and there was, of course, the gangs, the warfare between the gangs that we had to deal with. But since the arrival of the Inquisitor will complicate things, yeah, I mean,
Are
I
you
guess
saying? Are you saying
yes.
you want me to kick down the door?
We
and
have
go
to
where-
get rid. We have to get rid of her in either two ways. The one that was the one that I said that turned her attention into the Nurgles, because Antioch really wants to get rid of Nurgle influence in the Hive.
Yeah. No. I get you. I
Or
get you.
find a way to kill her. Find a way to kill her, which probably can be complicated. Just her death might be complicated because it might attract more attention from outside, and bring another Inquisitor or something like that. Unless he's able to pretend to be her, which he can do it, just not right now. Just not right now. Pretend to be a woman. It's possible, but difficult.
Stick some melons down your chest.
But I guess yes, we can go instead. Try to talk with the Archon, and Antioch will then drop a spell on his mind to make him favorable to our actions until we are able to be more prepared to the Inquisitor. So for me, and if Belisarius wants to engage war against the Red Saws alone with the gangers, he can do it. What do you think, Drash? Let him fight the Reds. Let him fight the Red Saws on his own, and we two will go to try to talk with the Archon.
If I do the sorry.
That sounds ideal until we have a better ways of hiding Belisarius' presence, or at least disguising
Okay.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
basically
I was thinking then to allow him coming with us, but he had to remove his armor and wear like a guardsman equipment, like dressed us.
I think I would probably come off more as an Ogren, to be honest.
Hmm.
But at the same
That
time, the gangers are something.
does his armor come off?
It does,
Yeah.
yes,
Does it? Okay.
but no.
Because if it does
But
not, there's no point in trying to hide
yeah,
you.
but I still believe that the gangers are probably will eventually become a bit more. Leave them alone.
Okay. Antioch will then talk to Red Tooth, Sawtooth actually, and tell him that he's to obey Belisarius when we are not here.
I would require your. I may require your help in a command test.
Can I do that? Can I help? No, here. Okay. But I don't have a high command. I just have a very good
Me,
roll.
me neither. But I think. But unless I'm horribly mistaken, because I get 10.
Yeah, you can assist him and give him a +10.
Plus 10. Okay.
Oh, that's a fail. I'm going to fate point that to try and get a better roll.
I
Sorry,
succeed again somehow.
That's 30. That is still a fail, but not. If I don't have it trained, it's -20, correct?
Yes.
Yes. I also not
Uh,
trained on it, but I have another good roll, which make me successful.
I unfortunately fail, but then again, I'm not exactly built for leading right now.
How many degrees of success degrees of failure did you get?
1, I believe.
Okay. So make a weapon skill with -10.
How dare you? Cool. 55 take away 21. That is 3 degrees of success.
Okay.
Weapon skill.
You have successfully located and eliminated some red saws.
I will attempt to make it as bloody and gruesome as possible to gain the eye of Khorne and any Khornate demons. I will bring up their corpses and essentially Viking blood eagle them as a warning.
By having modified some servitors to carry hooks and pikes on them, poles, you can hang the unlucky red saws on those said servitors and have them wander around red saw territory
Oh,
as
sweet.
a
That's
reminder
even better.
that the slit throats are not to be messed with.
Aye. For they have. I would assume I'm currently more of an enforcer than anything. Now, fear me, for I am a devout of Khorne. Do I sense any on attention from these acts?
From who? Sorry?
From these acts of violent bloodshed, do I get any Cornish attention, or is
Yeah, that glorifying axe thing from Tome of Excess, right?
is it?
Yes, actually.
I am glorifying the bloodletting and so on and so forth.
What page is it on? Where is it?
Page 71.
70 glorifying axe. There it is. Hail of Skulls. A bloody altar.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you 1d5 corruption points for that.
1d5. Yes, roll a d10. That is 6, so I believe
3.
3 or 2.
3.
Cool. Thank you.
Alright. Skulls are put on full display for everybody to see. For everybody to learn.
Paul is here and he watches.
Skulls for the Skull Throne. Blood for the Blood God. And the blood will flow.
Do the survivors get the message, or are they still troublesome?
There are screams, wails, and laments whenever you pass, wherever you go.
If they continue to press, I'm gonna be being even more bloodthirsty.
Mm-hmm. This remains to be seen. The blood is still fresh.
Take a drink of it while I'm here. Fuck it. Yum 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 yum. Delicious.
Big city. Now, to the upper levels.
It tastes of despair.
I forgot to take alternate trash, but I'll spawn him right away.
This looks different.
Come on, I just need 5 more corruption. I can roll again on the gifts of the gods.
There is a sort of seminar, a gathering of intellectuals here in this building. And it is going to be about discerning whether the denizens of the Undercity are a serious danger to the rest of it. And for this, the main speakers will be Imperial Guard commissars and commanders of all sorts. And
Is there?
yeah,
Does one look kind of familiar, like one we might have seen in a red room?
make a scrutiny test. There are also a lot of remembrancers around to record the whole thing, the whole event. And there are also people who are well versed in manners of more, how can I say it, intangible matters, more warp-related incidents and occurrences.
So either theology or warp stuff.
Yes.
I wonder what they would call that, like immateriology or something.
Immateriologist, like a meteorologist.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Stop making sense, Dresh.
Anyways, scrutiny. 45 out of 41. If I have a plus, I make it. If I don't, oh well.
You wouldn't. see. We want some of this. Some of this. Some of this. Some of this.
Crash will kind of encourage Antioch to go towards that forum that's happening over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lord Greycastle has shared an invitation with you, as you are a cryptographer,
Oh, okay.
and
So we
he
are in the upper levels. Okay.
yes, and he would like you to help the situation so that he can be presented as someone who has aided the city and has saved it. If you can be of service in any way, if you can offer any kind of help, it would be greatly appreciated.
Very well. Antioch will respond to that wish for help. That request.
Right. Look at this dude.
These aren't
Okay.
clowns, these are superheroes. I've been lied to.
Hang on a minute, that's an Egyptian.
That is what
Well,
Egyptians today should wear.
Yeah, indeed. There are so many of them.
Get the real UwU look.
May the blessed Alanius Pius bless you, my child.
All the good people of the upper city are here.
All the good people, the respectful people.
And suddenly they explode.
Oh no.
That would be funny. Like one each one of the time or all at the same time?
Chain reactions, so one at a time.
Even the Lord Archon himself.
Oh, that guy looks like that Sith Lord. I don't know
Yeah.
what's the name of the game, but
No, I know
one
what
with-
you're about, but I can't remember the name either.
Count Dookie.
Join me. No, it's something like an Immortal Empire that he just, I can't remember exactly, I vaguely remember something along the lines of he essentially transfers his conscious into a new body every Don't
That
quote me on
was old school Palpatine.
Yeah. I miss Legends.
That's right, Star Wars Legends. Yeah, not Legends. That's the TV show. It's a game.
In my mind, it's still canon.
Yes, no, I agree. I like. You've just gone up. You just gone up. The Dresh.
I mean, think about it. Like, Yuzan Vong coming in is the only reason that the Empire would have militarized so much.
Yeah. More dudes.
Everybody has made it over here for this meeting. Everybody wants to claim the glory of being the city's savior for themselves.
If only you brought the nuke. Radiation bomb, whatever.
In time.
Anyway. The finest of the cities of the citizens. Everybody's here. With their personal guards, with their personal assistants. Generals, commissars, fleet commanders, everybody. And everybody has the same thing on their mind. Should we nuke
Sex.
the Undercity?
I was thinking, are they gay or European?
Isn't it the same?
Don't know. Do you wear a Speedo? I don't.
Are you somewhere here? There you are. You blended so well with the environment.
Yeah. It is strange.
Yes, you are a normal human.
So, this is Grey Castle.
I remember that he has a name.
He must have. Most humans do.
Normally. Princeps Lander. House Grey Castle, Princeps Lander. That's what I have in my notes, at least.
Okay. Yeah, it's him. Bro is literally him.
Is the Archon in plain sight as we see it here, right?
Yes.
Then Antioch will cast a spell on him already.
Go forth, magic man.
And he will cast the much awaited Ether Worm. And please, 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 no phenomena this time. We need secrecy. And I succeed. Ether Worm. For those that are not familiar with this spell, it's pretty much makes a ethereal worm to penetrate the victim's mind, which allows him to be more successful to the psyker's influence and power, and at the same time protects the target from other psyker's attacks. That is pretty much the rundown of the spell. So I succeed, and the ether worm is right now burrowing in the Archon's mind, which will allow myself to cast, for example, mind reading more easily, and other spells like that.
Nice. The discussion starts with the Lord General
This-
over here.
Oh, before you continue, sorry, Parametis. The
Yeah.
spell takes hold during 5 days.
It
So
will.
eventually, I'll have to return and recast
Okay.
it again right before the arrival of the Inquisitor. But we'll see it then. You were saying?
I was saying this marshal over here presents a lot of evidence of the Undercity's corruption. For example, data that there are people down there with mutations due to radiation, due to bad diets, due to the state of the water they're drinking, due to their living conditions. Also, data that shows that there have been less and less people going to the chapel the past few days, past few weeks. That there has been increased hostilities between the gangs and from the gangs towards the other citizens, and other more detailed reports about other criminal activities reported by the RBTs of the planet. And he is requesting any form of psyker that the city can offer him so that he can research and look for more war-related evidence. For he is sure that they have to deal with the arch enemy down here, the unspeakable. After him goes other noble lords who claim that they can offer salvation from this problem, that they can take care of all the gangers, all the mutants, all the horrors of the Undercity, if they are given full control of it, and that their troopers can go down there and deal with the problems. In that he also has a psyker on his payroll under his his employment. Another one goes on the podium and says that he will wait for the Inquisitor to come so that they can deal with the problem, and they don't have to sacrifice any RBTs, planetary defense forces, or any form of supplies, any form of resources to deal with this problem.
Antioch imagined himself turning the guy in the wheelchair up down, like turning on the sides, just for being mean.
Push him down the stairs.
Something like that, yep.
You don't need those legs.
There's mechanites for that.
I mean, you could just remove them and eat them as rations.
Yep.
What's he gonna do? Run away?
Yep, exactly.
Others take their turn to speak, and they all say something along those lines, along the ones that have spoken before them, and everyone presents their evidence, their facts, all everything they've collected to prove their point. And Grey Castle also has some evidence in the form of he presents the amount that his trains have been hit by the gangers, and asks for extra protection. He asks for planetary defense force guardsmen to aid in the protection of his property, since he seems to be in the center of it so many times that he's been hit. And by the statistics he's revealing, you see that everything you have acquired through his assets he presents as having been stolen or plundered or in any other form stolen, taken away from him. He's lying, obviously.
To see if this is to write off his activities, or if he's doing some insurance fraud, should I roll logic?
Yes, you could roll logic.
Unfortunately, I don't have it, but I do have intelligence. 1 degree success.
What was the question again?
See what how he's trying to cover his expenses. Like, is he like just saying that like he's trying to write off some black books expenses, or is he trying to do some insurance fraud, or trying to use his black books expenses to leverage for more security, or what the deal is?
He's trying to get more security. He's trying to get more manpower.
So presumably to strengthen his position within the city hierarchy.
Yes. As is everybody, really. And they are all trying to persuade the Lord Archon into supporting them or giving them most of the support, helping them so that they can take a step up and take this opportunity, this unfortunate incident, and turn it into profit. Now, Lord Greycastle also signals at Antioch to present any form of evidence that he might have gathered. Being a cryptographer, Antioch could probably have collected symbols the gangers are using and make out their secret meaning, and probably help with preventing any form of attacks or vandalism by reading such signs in the streets, or see if some places are marked for something, like the signs Thieves Guild has in Skyrim, if you know.
Yes.
Or if any of them are related to the unspeakable.
That gave me an idea, but I have to work on it before. about the ideas of the symbols to identify places and etc. But okay. Anyway, Antioch steps up and he presents himself.
Greetings, my lord Archon. I am Antioch Hermeticus. I arrived at the metal tract some time ago, pursuing a criminal. I came in disguise, try to not alert my target, but I feel that I'm sure that there is no spy among us, so I will speak plainly. I'm part of a unit of the 33rd Regiment in the Olysippus system. There was an attempt into our lives of the intelligence service, and I was among the survivors. But there was a traitor among us, and we, especially me, have tried to track them. My sources and leads brought me into Melothrax, and as I was searching in the lower levels, as it's probably the most obvious place to such a criminal to hide, I have indeed come across with some symbols that are worrying. Among symbols that you can find among related to the several gangs that exist in the lower levels, it regrets me to inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that there is cults of the enemy, of our true enemy of mankind, happening in the lower levels. I do not speak this easily. I do not want to alarm all fine gentlemen here, but I believe that the rot has made a place in Melothrax. I have learned that an Inquisitor is on its way due to a strange incident that happened some few days ago.
And I will say to the GM, I want to roll for a special spell, which I have to remember the name. To target at the Lord Archon, and it's called. What is the name? What is the name? There's a name. Dilute. Telepathy Dilute, which has a plus 20 of bonus due to the ether worm that I implanted before. And I'm saying 20 plus because I'm not sure if it's even 40 plus bonus, but I don't think I need so much. So again, if phenomena happens, I'm going to reroll, and I succeed, and I cast Delude on the Delude on Lord Archon, which makes the target trust the Psyker 5 times, which gives me a bonus of 25 to any interactions test, which means both intimidation and charm. And Antioch will say,
I will ask Lord Archon if to speak in my behalf to the Inquisitor to allow me to be part of the investigation, as my expertise as well information that I have collected might be useful.
So I'm going to roll for, I guess, fellowship.
Yes, it is a charm test.
Fellowship plus 25. So that makes it 68. And I rolled 10. 6 degrees of success. No, well, 5, but okay.
The Lord Archon whispers to a serf who is right next to him, and the serf relays the Lord Archon's answer through a servitor with a voxcaster on his back, so that everybody in the room may hear. Give me one moment. That is sound evidence. Once the Inquisitor arrives, Antioch, under the employ of the House Greycastle, shall be part of the research of the investigation in the Undercity. At the same time, he names two other houses will also be part of this investigation. House Brigger. Yeah.
Is there any psyker among us?
Roll science or whatever.
No, I have already a sign sense as a bonus action, as a free action.
Yeah. Roll for it.
I have to roll for it.
Yeah. It happens as a free action. It's always on.
Okay. I succeed.
Mm-hmm. Degrees of success?
Well, like 3 degrees of success.
Okay. You do not detect any psychers in here.
So no psyker could have found my little rules here, which I did this without remembering. Anyway, okay. So the two other houses that are going to be part of it, the investigation, are
House Brigger, this one, and House Priestley. House Priestley will be conducting military expeditions to strike back at the hive gangs and whip them into shape. And House Brigger will be conducting investigations and inquiries on the general populace to gather info and rat out any quote-unquote traitors, any form of conspirators that have one foot in the Undercity and one on the higher up levels.
So House Priestley will question all people in the Hive City, both lower levels as upper levels.
Yes.
Everyone. Okay. Antioch does not have anything more to say, so he bows in respect to the Lord Archon and removes himself from the center of the place and joins Drash.
Okay. The discussions go on for a few more hours until everybody has presented their evidence and have made their requests. And then everybody goes on the way while this whole ordeal is over.
Definitely done.
Well done, you, dude.
That went exactly as I wanted. And Antioch says to Drash to when we are safe to do it, of course, to warn the leaders of the gangs and about what's going to happen, so that they can prepare accordingly. not draw too much attention to themselves, and etc.
Drash will get on the horn and do so, warning Muchi's blood, the slit throats and the bloody fists.
All right.
Advising them to go to ground.
Message received and understood.
Every gang in the Undercity will think twice before doing anything, so as not to provoke, not to have the whole operation focused on them.
I will assume that Antioch and by extension Drash will have like a more safe passage by the authorities to go wherever they please, since they are now like official investigators for the in name of the Archon.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Indeed.
is still okay. So I guess Antioch will have a more easy time to do what he to walk around in the lower levels, but the only bad thing is that they have to be more subtle about. Antioch has to be more subtle about doing the ritual to capture the demon, because it's not just the ritual. He has to create a space full of negative emotion, which means there will have to happen a massacre. And
Ooh,
have
a
to be
massacre, you
enclosed-
say?
A massacre, indeed. And
Fortunately,
help.
we have one on hand.
I can help with that.
Pocket slaughter.
I'm
Bel-
useful for
Belisarius-
something.
Belisarius is jumping of joy. Hey,
I
Belisarius,
may,
do you want to?
I may or may not be killing hundreds downstairs as it is.
Yeah, indeed.
We can
I don't
actually
know.
try to go to his recent battleground and try to use that.
The battleground? What? The arena?
Where he recently fought the Bloodsaws.
And I've
Oh,
erected
I mean,
things for corn.
oh, okay. th- okay, I will. If the GM allows it, I will use that. But because it's corn, it's not like zinch.
But it's still a demon, and they are that you want though.
I want to capture a zinch in like a pink car or something, which is
Ah.
aligned to zinch, because it's probably more accessible to.
You want a
influence.
nerd, essentially. Got it.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you even lift, bro?
Yes, I do.
Lies.
He lives with his mind. He's got telekinesis.
That's
Yep.
cheating, and you know it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Smoke and rope
I was
tricks.
thinking about in previous sessions we found a small church with a shrine that somebody just spent money to make it, and that would be like, it's a close place, it's not very known, so I thought about coming into it. I have to bring a victim, a person for a sacrifice, and sacrifice it for the ritual itself. But before the ritual, we still have to kill a bunch of people inside.
Cool. Tell me how many people you need and where they need them killed. I'll do that for you.
I think a dozen or something. I mean, as long they don't fight back, because then it can be a trouble for you or for us.
But
or
Corn
something.
likes a fight.
I have to. Yes, we are. I
How
don't
many
think
do
we
you
have
need?
time to do that now.
How many people do you need? Is the question.
Well, I would ask the GM if he remembers that small church.
I do,
Do you
yeah.
remember how many people can? Do you remember how many people does it has room for, or how many people do go there?
Well, it could fit more than 100 people in there.
Okay.
It's big enough for that many people, yeah.
Would
Okay. And how
150 be
many?
reasonable?
Well, if you pile them up and chop them into pieces, it would fit even more.
Well,
Yes.
I
True.
believe in overachieving. So if we gather up over 100 people and just file them in to the temple and just slaughter them, leaving one alive, chained to the altar, alive.
For the victim of the sacrifice, I was thinking about the person that decided to establish the shrine, because it would be ironic, and there is power in irony.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I'm down for that. I don't know where this person is though. So
Yeah, we didn't met him. We just found the shrine,
The
and there
shrine
was
is
something.
in his estate, let's say, in the general grounds of
Yeah,
his
but
house.
we didn't find him. I think he wasn't like part of the someone from the factory of the transportation, something like that. I don't remember. It was something with some wealth for the
Yeah,
amount
he
for the
was
people in the lower levels.
the conductor of a railway that was transporting workers from all over the hive city to some factories, I think.
Yeah, it was something like that, indeed.
cool. In
So
which case, then, if you want me talking to gather up people for sacrifice,
could be the faithful that go to the to the church.
hmm.
Um, if they are not enough, then we can probably kidnap some stragglers or something.
I'm sure there's plenty of homeless people that no one will miss.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go around acquiring as many
Homeless people.
people, just people down their luck. Basically, anyone I can find, and I'm assuming we're going to be meeting at the temple.
Well, I don't know if Drash, do you have something else to do?
Mm, just handing off a couple weapons to the tech creep to see if he can do some upgrades in the meantime.
Hmm.
Okay. I still have to purchase the sacrifice talent, because without that it will be very difficult to true, I have to inscribe the bones too. Yeah, I don't think we have to can do the sorry Belisarius, I don't think we can do that thing next session. Probably we
It's
have
all good.
preparations to do. There's preparations for this ritual. There's preparations for then the main the capture of the demon. So
As long as I get to kill all the people, aside from this main sacrifice, and
that's a promise.
dedicate the remains to corn, I'm happy.
That's a promise. The killing of the people can dedicate it to corn, but the sacrifice that I will do cannot be. I have that will
No,
have
yeah,
to be
no,
to my team.
that's all right. As long as I'm able to potentially roll another d5.
We lost you. We stopped hearing you.
Sorry. As long as I'm able to maybe earn another 1d5 for my corruption, I'll be happy.
Okay.
Many much slaughter. It'll be the greatest slaughter you've ever seen.
The best slaughter, the biggest slaughter.
Yes.
That will not be the slaughter that will be the biggest, but probably the one that we Antioch intends to do on the main church can be bigger, even bigger than that.
Ooh,
Larger, more people.
defiling, you say?
Yes, completely. Desecration.
Ah, yeah.
It's both desecration and the desecration is part of that opening of the warp portal.
It's part of the fun.
I
It's
know.
part of the fun. It's all part of the fun.
So, how many cubic feet of people do we need for this sacrifice?
How many homeless people and random vagrants that are in the lower levels that I can round up?
Well, since you burnt down the Mute's headquarters, the fire spread out with no one to
Question:
put
am
it
I allowed to
out.
dedicate the fire to Corner and those its claims?
Technically, yeah, I'd
No,
allow
because
it.
you didn't
No?
set the fire.
True.
I was responsible for it. Fuck you.
Mm.
No, but I see your point.
Yeah, unlucky. And let's see about the tech creep. What is it you want him to do?
Well, Belisarius wanted him to try to remove unwieldy from his chain axe, and I want him to try to add balance to my lightning claw.
Okay.
So
I believe
if nobody else,
I believe I did roll a success on my infamy last session for that to happen.
Okay. What's the rarity of your weapon?
Do, do, do. It's in Tome of Blood, I believe.
Are you going to use an infamy point?
Give me a second to actually find out the rarity of it first. It is
What?
very rare.
Are you going to use an infamy point for a reroll?
Why not? Why not? I've got plenty.
Okay. Oh, it was a 7. The tech creep successfully removes the unbalanced trait from your weapon. He explains in detail how he did it, how he measured the width and length of this specific part of the weapon to not only keep its durability but make it lighter and a lot more ergonomic, because ergonomy is very important when you are looking to slaughter a lot of cubic feet of people.
Of course.
And Dresh, have you rolled your infamy test for the weapon? For the okay.
Mm,
Is that a success?
I don't believe so.
Hmm.
Hold on.
All right.
That is.
Tech creep tech use. Infamy point?
I did use an infamy point, yes.
Ooh, all right. Well, tech creep needs a bit of. It's a different test.
Could have used. Could have used that many successes to also upgrade it to good.
No. There needs to be a different role for that. It's a different thing.
All right.
And with the last trip to the Tech Creeps workshop, this is how we end today's session.
Thank you very much,
All right.
Jeremy.
See you on the next, everyone.